Deep in the abyssal plains of the Atlantic Trench, where sunlight is a forgotten myth, a sound begins to stir. It's not the groan of shifting tectonic plates or the call of a leviathan. It's a song, an ancient, haunting melody that rises from the depths, woven from the sorrow of sailors lost to the waves. This is the song of the Siren, a being of breathtaking beauty and devastating power. Her voice can command the tides, bend the will of any mortal, and lull the fiercest sea creatures into a trance. For centuries, her melancholy lullaby has been the undisputed law in these dark waters. But today, her song has awakened something far older, far more powerful. The ocean floor trembles, not with fear, but with anticipation. From the impossibly radiant golden gates of Atlantis, a figure emerges. Light spills into the darkness, illuminating a path of liquid gold. It's Queen Atlanna, mother of Aquaman, guardian of the seven seas. Her silver blonde hair floats around her head like a celestial halo, and her turquoise eyes glow with an authority that predates humanity. Clad in armor of gold and pearl, she holds the legendary trident of Neptune, its tips humming with raw oceanic energy. She is not just a queen. She is the living embodiment of the ocean's will, its power and its grace. The silent depths now have two sovereigns, and the sea is not large enough for both. The Siren, a vision of sapphire and violet scales, circles the descending queen. She is sleek, predatory, and undeniably mesmerizing. Her long silver hair flows like captured moonlight, a stark contrast to the eternal night of the trench. Her pale skin shimmers, and glowing tattoos pulse in time with the silent, resentful beat of her heart. In her violet eyes, a storm of jealousy brews. She remembers a time, an eon ago, when she was the ocean's favored daughter, her song, the only hymn the sea cared to hear. Then came the Atlanteans, their cities of gold, and their queen who dared to claim sovereignty over a realm that was once hers alone. Their gazes lock across the crushing pressure, the currents still. The creatures of the deep hold their breath. The battle for the soul of the ocean is about to begin. A single perfect note escapes the Siren's lips. It is a sound of such profound beauty and sorrow that it could shatter a kraken's heart. The note ripples outwards, not as a sound wave, but as a wave of pure emotion. Pods of dolphins scatter in confusion. A family of ancient humpback whales, drawn by the melody, now dive deep, seeking refuge from the overwhelming despair. The very water seems to weep, but Atlanna stands firm. She is a queen, a mother, a warrior. Her heart has known loss, but it is forged in duty, not sorrow. Slamming the butt of her trident into the seabed, she answers the Siren's song not with a voice, but with a display of absolute power. A shockwave of pure tidal energy, crackling like lightning, erupts from the impact, nullifying the Siren's sonic assault. The clash is immediate and cataclysmic, voice against trident, sorrow against sovereignty. The Siren unleashes a piercing scream, a sonic blast that sends fractures racing through entire coral canyons and shatters obsidian rock formations. It's a sound designed to unmake, to tear reality apart at the seams. But Atlanna is the ocean's master, not its servant. She doesn't fight the water, she commands it. With a gesture of her trident, she summons the sea itself to be her weapon. The water around the Siren churns, forming a spinning vortex that traps her within a liquid cage. Atlanna thrusts the trident forward, and the currents sharpen into blades of water, faster than any spear, slicing through the darkness. The Siren dodges and weaves, her own song creating pockets of warped reality. But for every note she sings, Atlanna counters with a fundamental force of nature. She raises a hand, and the pressure of the abyss multiplies, creating invisible walls that press in on the Siren, attempting to crush her. It's a ballet of beautiful, terrifying destruction. The Siren, growing desperate, gathers all her power, all her ancient sorrow, for one final, devastating chord. Her body glows with an ethereal light, the tattoos on her skin burning bright as she prepares to unleash a wave of despair so potent it could boil the very sea around her. But Atlanna anticipates it. She doesn't try to block it or overpower it. Instead, she does something unexpected. She points the trident of Neptune directly at the source of the sound, the Siren herself. The trident's tips glow with a brilliant bioluminescent energy, not of destruction, but of harmony. It releases a counter-frequency, a pure, resonant tone that doesn't shatter the Siren's song, but completes it. It fills the gaps in the melody, resolves the sorrowful chords into a peaceful cadence. The Siren's devastating attack is absorbed, neutralized, and transformed into a song of tranquility. The melody of sorrow collapses into an ocean of profound silence. Defeated, the Siren drifts, her light fading, her power spent. The raw energy of the battle dissipates, and the crushing stillness of the deep returns. The creatures of the trench slowly, cautiously emerge from their hiding places, the oppressive song finally gone. Queen Atlanna watches the Siren for a long moment, her expression not of triumph, but of a solemn duty fulfilled. She gives a slight, regal nod, a gesture of respect for a fallen, ancient power. Turning away, her golden armor a beacon of hope in the darkness, she begins her ascent back to the light of Atlantis, her kingdom secure once more. The battle is over. The Queen has proven her right to rule. But as the last glimmer of Atlanna's light vanishes from the abyss, a faint, almost imperceptible whisper echoes through the water. It's a sound carried on the deepest, coldest currents, a promise woven into the fabric of the sea itself. It's the Siren's voice, no longer a song of power, but a simple, chilling truth. Even queens cannot silence the sea forever. The ocean keeps its secrets, and in the darkest corners of the world, ancient sorrows wait patiently to sing again. The silhouette of the Siren fades, drifting deeper into an abyss even the Atlanteans dare not chart. A dormant threat waiting for the tide to turn. What an epic confrontation, right? The power of an ancient, sorrowful song versus the divine right of a queen. It really makes you think about the different kinds of power that exist in the world. Who do you think was the true ruler of the deep? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into the lore of the Seven Seas, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic battles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.